Let's play ball. Joining me now is Jeanenne Tornatore of Orbitz, here to talk about the high price of tickets to go to the World Series and how to get around that. Happy to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
I know a lot of people are trying to get to the World Series, and a lot of people in Chicago are finding the better route is to fly to Cleveland. So what are you seeing as far as prices?
Well, you're right. The cost just to get into the game is making it worth it for some people to travel to Cleveland because travel prices, they're expensive, but it's a lot cheaper than trying to get a game into the game at Wrigley Field. So we're seeing right now for games 1 and 2, airfare prices around $720. Of course, we're in the midst of that right now, so that's why it's so expensive. But once you get there, for a lot of people who may choose to make the drive, hotel rates aren't too expensive. Downtown Cleveland rates are going in about $250 a night, but the further out you go, you can save a little money. So around the airport, you're looking around $150, and some of the outlying neighborhoods anywhere from around $140 down to $90 a night if you go just a little bit further away.
That is completely reasonable.
It is. A lot of these big events you see, not just airfare prices, but hotel prices spike. So the fact that these hotel prices are remaining reasonable is good news for travelers and fans.
I'm wondering why that's even happening, because I know that Airbnbs in Chicago are coming at a premium price.
Yeah, I mean, you may see it change the further we get into this series, and if it makes it to games 6 and 7 and folks are going back out to Cleveland for those final games, I have a feeling prices are going to skyrocket.
Absolutely. What would be some other travel advice that you would give people at this time if they want to attend the game? And people might be coming in from all over the world for this series.
Yeah, well, again, when it comes to hotels, I think looking at the outside areas is really the way to go, the way to save. Also look for ways to save, like promotion codes, which we always have those on sites like Orbitz, Orbitz.com. And the further out you can book, the better. So, when you're getting into those last minute flights, that's when you're really going to pay. When we look at games 6 and 7 now, airfare, if we end up going back out to Cleveland for those games, for Chicagoans is only $230 for a round trip ticket. If you wait until you know that they're going to be in those games, it's of course going to go up. And for those coming to Chicago, airfare for the weekend games is hovering around $500.
Interesting on the prices. Overall, what's going on with airfares for anybody who just wants to travel at this time of year?
Well, this time of year is actually a great time of year to travel. We're still in that fall shoulder season before we hit the holidays. So generally speaking, airfare is pretty good. And if you're not traveling to somewhere with a major event going on, you can still get some great last minute deals.
Thank you, Jeanenne, for coming on their show.
Great to be here.